The top 10 richest economies in the world. Here's a quick intro how this list is calculated. Gross domestic product, GDP, is an estimate of the total value of finished goods and services produced within a country's borders during a specified period, usually a year. GDP is popularly used to estimate the size of a country's economy. GDP is most commonly measured by using the expenditure method, which calculates GDP by adding up spending on new consumer goods, new investment spending, government spending, and the value of net exports, exports minus imports. Throughout most of the world, countries' GDPs fluctuate with the phases of different economic cycles, against a backdrop of longer-term economic growth over time. However, it's interesting to see that despite these ups and downs, the top economies as measured by GDP don't budge easily from the positions that they hold. 2021 is the most recent annual data available for these countries, which shows that countries began to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic, which had a major impact on economies around the world. Because COVID resulted in slashed energy prices, cratered tourism, lower trade volumes, and shuttered stores due to quarantines, countries experienced record-breaking declines in GDP in 2020. Let's take a look at the list. Number 1. United States. 2021 nominal GDP and current US dollars, $23.00 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 5.7%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $69,287. The United States economy is the largest in the world as measured by nominal GDP. The biggest contributor to that GDP is the economy's service sector, which includes finance, real estate, insurance, professional and business services, and healthcare. The United States has a relatively open economy, facilitating flexible business investment and foreign direct investment in the country. It is the world's dominant geopolitical power and is able to maintain a large external national debt as the producer of the world's primary reserve currency. The U.S. economy is at the forefront of technology in many industries, but it faces rising threats in the form of economic inequality, rising healthcare and social safety net costs, and deteriorating infrastructure. 2. China. 2021 nominal GDP and current US dollars, $17.73 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 8.1%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $12,556. China has the world's second largest nominal GDP in current dollars and the largest in terms of PPP. With annual growth that consistently outpaces that of the United States, China may be on track to become the largest economy in the world by nominal GDP in the years to come. As China has progressively opened its economy over the past 4 decades, economic development and living standards have greatly improved. As the government has gradually phased out collectivized agriculture and industry, allowed greater flexibility for market prices, and increased the autonomy of businesses, foreign and domestic trade and investment have taken off. Coupled with an industrial policy that encourages domestic manufacturing, this has made China the world's #1 exporter. Despite these advantages, China faces some significant challenges, such as a rapidly aging population and severe environmental degradation. 3. Japan. 2021 nominal GDP and current US dollars, $4.94 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 1.6%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $39,285. Japan is the third largest economy in the world. Its GDP crossed the $5 trillion mark in 2018. Strong cooperation between government and industry and advanced technological know-how have built Japan's manufacturing and export-oriented economy. Many major Japanese businesses are organized as networks of interlinked companies known as keiretsu. After the lost decade of the 1990s and the impact of the global Great Recession, Japan has seen an uptick in growth in recent years under the policies of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. However, Japan is poor in natural resources and dependent on energy imports, especially after the general shutdown of its nuclear power industry following the 2011 Fukushima disaster. Japan has also struggled with a rapidly aging population. 4. Germany. 2021 nominal GDP and current US dollars, $4.22 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 2.9%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $50,801. Fourth among world economies is Germany. Germany is also Europe's largest economy. Germany is a top exporter of vehicles, machinery, chemicals, and other manufactured goods and has a highly skilled workforce. Germany, however, faces some demographic challenges to its economic growth. Its low fertility rate makes replacing its aging workforce more difficult, and its high levels of net immigration strain its social welfare system. 5. The United Kingdom. 2021 nominal GDP in current US dollars, $3.19 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 7.4%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $47,334. The United Kingdom has the fifth largest economy in the world. The UK economy is driven by its large service sector, particularly in finance, insurance, and business services. The nation's extensive trading relationship with continental Europe has been greatly complicated by the resolution of Brexit subsequent to the 2016 vote to leave the European Union, EU. As of January 31, 2020, the UK is officially not a member of the EU, but contentious negotiations over trade relations between the two are ongoing. 6. India. 2021 nominal GDP in current US dollars, $3.17 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 8.9%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $2,277. India is the sixth largest economy in the world. Because of its large population, India has the lowest per capita GDP on this list. India's economy is a mixture of traditional village farming and handicrafts alongside booming modern industry and mechanized agriculture. India is a major exporter of technology services and business outsourcing, and the service sector makes up a large share of its economic output. Liberalization of India's economy since the 1990s has boosted economic growth, but inflexible business regulation, widespread corruption, and persistent poverty pose challenges to ongoing expansion. 7. France. 2021 nominal GDP in current US dollars, $2.94 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 7.0%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $43,518. France has the seventh largest GDP in the world. Tourism is an important industry, and France receives the most visitors of any country each year. France is a mixed economy that has many private and semi-private businesses across a diverse range of industries. However, there is still heavy government involvement in certain key sectors, such as defense and electrical power generation. The French government's commitment to economic intervention in favor of social equality also creates some challenges for the economy, such as a rigid labor market with high unemployment and a large public debt relative to other advanced economies. 8. Italy. 2021 nominal GDP in current US dollars, $2.10 trillion. 2021 GDP growth, 6.6%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $35,551. The world's eighth largest GDP belongs to Italy. It is also the Eurozone's third largest economy. Italy's economy and level of development vary notably by region, with a more developed, industrial economy in the north and underdeveloped southern regions. Italy faces persistently sluggish economic growth due to a very high public debt, an inefficient court system, a weak banking sector, an inefficient labor market with chronically high youth unemployment, and a large underground economy. 9. Canada. 2021 nominal GDP in current US dollars, $1.99 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 4.6%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $52,051. Canada is the world's ninth largest economy. Canada has a well-developed energy extraction sector, with the world's third largest proven oil reserves. Canada also has impressive manufacturing and service sectors, based mostly in urban areas near the US border. Canada's free trade relationship with the United States means that 3/4 of Canadian exports head to the US market each year. Canada's close ties to the United States mean that it has developed largely in parallel to the world's largest economy. 10. South Korea. 2021 nominal GDP in current US dollars, $1.80 trillion. 2021 GDP growth of 4.0%. 2021 nominal GDP per capita in current US dollars, $34,757. Rounding out the top 10 economies in the world by GDP is South Korea. South Korea's economy is a 20th century success story that is today firmly established as an advanced, industrial economy. Known for its strategy of export-led growth and the dominance of its cables, large business conglomerates, South Korea in recent decades has built a network of free trade agreements covering 58 countries that account for more than 3/4 of the world's GDP. It is a major producer and exporter of electronics, telecommunications equipment, and motor vehicles. With this progress, however, South Korea also now faces some of the same challenges that many other advanced economies are dealing with, including slower growth and an aging workforce.